Hello everyone, myself Uday Datrak. I'm planning to teach 100 plus web application security issues in just 20 hours. You don't need to have any basic skills, guys. With this course, you can easily get a job on cyber security, penetration testing, or web application security testing. And you can also do bug bounty courses from home, guys. Search in YouTube for Uday Datrak. I have already uploaded 50 plus videos. Start watching from lesson 0. Otherwise, you may understand the lessons, but you will not be creative, guys. Let's talk about another security issues. We call it as a cross frame scripting. People also call it as clickjacking, guys. And second thing, like cross-site request forgery, which we discussed earlier, it is also called as session raiding attack. Remember, guys, if someone says what is session raiding, you should talk about cross-site request forgery, but not session related security issues. Okay, now we will talk about cross-frame scripting. Cross-frame scripting is nothing but a hacker will load a trusted website in his website as an iframe. If someone enters like username or password, hacker will capture it. Let's see how we gonna check for cross-frame scripting now. First, let me see whether I can open some application. Datrak will test on this application. Yeah. Now, in order to check cross-scripting, what you're gonna do is iframe width w3 schools. Search in Google, guys, like this. HTML iframe with attribute. I'm just copying this syntax here. Right click, new text file, double click and open it, and I am saving the same file as save as. Here save type as text. Instead of text, you should select all files and rename it to extension give as after .html. That means now this file is like HTML. I am changing the width and height. Now this is the template to check for cross-frame scripting all the time, guys. So you can keep this file on your desktop and you can check all the time. Now I copy this URL. I put in this. Now what does this mean is we are loading this particular website as iframe in a particular HTML file. So now if I open this, where is this? Where did I say? Yeah, this particular HTML file, non-disclosure agreement. Let me, yes, yeah. Let me open this with either you can open with Firefox or with Chrome. Ignore these errors, as you know if you are following from my previous session. This particular application is loaded as iframe. How can you say that? Can you see this box, guys? This is the box which is given as length as 800. That means if I change it to like instead of 800, if I give the width to like width to 1200, you could see this box size will be increased. Can you see? Yeah. So this is the iframe, guys. This means this particular website is loading as a iframe. That means that's a security issue, guys. For which all pages you need to check, guys? Important pages like external pages and internal pages. External pages means unauthenticated pages. Internal pages means authenticated pages. Like say external pages means login page, register page, forgot password page kind of thing. Because if a hacker loads this as an iframe in his website, when you enter credentials, right, in the back end he will be running a JavaScript keylogger. So if you enter the credentials here, they will be captured by the other website which is loading this particular application in an iframe. So that's the I said this for you need to check for these external and internal pages. What all the internal pages could be? Profile edit page, change password page, wall post message, whatever it is. So like all these form pages, one side we are talking about form pages, on the other side I will also tell you. Now how do the developer can fix this application, this cross frame scripting issue, guys? He will set in the response as, in the response headers somewhere here in the response headers as X-frame options as same origin. Can you see this, guys? Google is doing X-frame options equal to same origin. Let me do one thing now. gmail.com. I want to show you a live POC now. Okay, now I'll try to load a Gmail website in the iframe and see whether it will load or not. It will not load because open with iframe. Now if we go to the click on the login page, it is not loading the particular login page here, guys. Can you see the similar page which was loading here? In this particular app it is not loading at all within the iframe. It is navigating to different application, different page, but not this particular page kind of thing. Like for example, create account. If you see, I'll try to load this again, different page in the iframe. Can't open this page. Like for protection settings, will not allow Firefox if another site is embedded it. Yes, we are embedding using iframe, right? This means this particular site cannot be embedded in another website. So this particular application is not vulnerable, the Gmail. But the localhost application which we loaded, that is vulnerable. Let's try to check on the Facebook login page, guys. Yes, I'll try to load. Oh, sorry, syntax we changed it completely. Sorry, guys, while talking I did not focus. This is the iframe, right? Okay. Within the iframe I must be giving this now. Okay, in the place of src, this is the correct syntax now. Yeah, see, Firefox cannot open this page. Facebook will not allow to display if the another site has embedded it. How they will protect, guys? In order to, like in the response headers, they has to set this for all the pages. So you should not check only on the particular login page and leave it, guys. You have to check it on the login page and registration page, change password page, profile edit page, comments page, all the form pages. Now, so this is about the issue, guys. If the website is loaded within the iframe, then that's a security issue. And some of the sensitive pages, like if you see, like example, like, okay, I don't have to show you the pages, I don't have to log in. Let me tell you, like there is a Facebook. As soon you open the facebook.com, when you log in, you could come across some wall posts like button and all those buttons, like and share button. So if you come across those pages also loaded within the iframe, guys, report as a security issue, because what happens, the attacker will load your website in an iframe, but in the front end it will be some other image, but and it will be showing like, click this button to play the game. As soon as you click on this button, in the back end the like button will be clicked. So hackers will use this technique to improve the, let's say if it is for Facebook account, he will try to improve the number of likes for a particular wall post or number of shares for a particular wall post using that technique. So if you see any sensitive page which is loading in a particular iframe, just report as a security issue. Most of the developers will fix in some pages, but they will forget to fix on the like internal pages like profile edit page or change password page kind of thing. So this is about cross frame scripting, guys. You just have to take the web application and put that web application login page here once, and let's see, we'll check for this application 2-3 pages, guys. Now let's assume if the login page is secured, then I won't stop there. I'll go to another page and check register page. Yes, this page is loaded within the iframe, guys. To better show you in the GUI, I always use this number like 800 so that the complete username password also can be shown within the iframe, guys. Now I just take the screenshot which showcase as, when you mention within the report, you need to put this kind of thing. Nah, I didn't take the screenshot properly. Yeah, this one. Yes, copy. Yes, now this clearly shows that this is some HTML file on the machine, and this box shows that we were able to load as iframe this particular web application. So this part and this iframe box part more than enough to confirm the vulnerability to the developers. So that's it, guys. This is about cross frame scripting. So sometimes what happens, if there is a delete account page, there is one link, let's say there is one link, delete account. If someone clicks on that link, for security purpose it will ask the credentials. If it is not asking for any credentials, right, delete account link, so what hacker will do is he will try to load that particular page in an iframe. He will try to put some front end picture. As soon as you click on that picture, in the back end there will be action triggered for deleting an account. That's the reason, for security purpose, Facebook will ask for credentials to protect from like other click attacks like clickjacking kind of thing. Yep, we are done, guys, for the day.